Welcome back. Something very special, something very dangerous. The knee kicks or the knee strikes are something most people ignore. Even I used to ignore because I was too busy trying to learn the spinning kicks. But one thing is there, it is one of the most, actually, it can be the most dangerous kicks in any of the martial art if we are practicing it well enough. Because anybody can say that it is the two of the longest bones in the leg, in the human body, when we are holding it and hitting it with that knee. Now that is something what we call as pure danger. So let us see. Today I am going to show you ये घुटने से लेके कैसे मारते हैं. बहुत देखा होगा ना, ये टोनी जा वगैरह के पिक्चर में आपने देखा होगा. उसका आपको सबसे बेसिक वाला तरीका मैं बताऊंगा, जो स्टैंडिंग पोजीशन में किक, मोस्ट इफेक्टिव किक, very easy, best for self defense. Let us see what is it. And I am also going to connect it with Bhima, one of the greatest warriors in Mahabharata war, and he was associated with a story in Haridwar where there is a story, it is a glorious story about his knee attack. So that story and how that works, I am going to explain in the context of Kalaripayattu. So we are going to cover 3 small topics, and the most important is the knee kick, how to get them right. Come on. No matter which martial art you train in, it is very important to know the stance. The power always comes from the ground. We need to take the power from the ground. We need to ask for the power from Mother Earth, and only after that we have to kick. All martial arts always keep a stance like this. They all have a stance, whether it is karate or some kung fu or Kalaripayattu. Every martial art has a stance in which we are placing one leg in the back side. This is very important because we need to understand that this will be of the maximum impact. We need to study, we need to learn a kick which is of maximum damage. We need it for self-defense. We need it to be effective. Otherwise anybody can do a attractive or a spin kick or like that. This is the real deal. We need this. So let us see. It is very important. Always the power comes from the floor, and the leg with which you want to strike always stays in the back side. Of course with front leg also you can attack, but it won't work. It only works when it is in the back side. I want to kick using this leg, move back. एक पैर जिससे मारना है वो हमेशा पीछे रहेगा. धरती से खींच के पावर लो. See, do not let your martial art style limit your martial art. We need to learn all kinds of concepts. We need to keep all contexts in mind. See, we are not looking at Indian martial art or other martial art, or this is not my martial art. Just understand, power comes from the floor. Keep the leg in the back side and then attack. It will be of maximum benefit. Many martial arts like Muay Thai take power from the ground. They concentrate on taking power from the ground and then attacking. Their strikes usually look like ये था ना, अभी दांत बाहर आ जाते हैं वीडियो में. देखो समझ लो एक बारी में, पैर बाद में वीडियो बना पाऊंगी नहीं. ये देखो, ये बाहर के मार्शल आर्ट्स में, मुआय थाई जैसे मार्शल आर्ट में क्या होता है, पावर जमीन से लेते हैं and they concentrate on jumping and pushing. Their kicks usually look like, see, so that is important. You have to kick like this. Keep that in your mind. Power comes from the floor. जमीन से आती है पावर. जंप उसी डायरेक्शन में करना है जिस डायरेक्शन में किक जानी. देखो, ये मैंने ऐसा किक करनी है कि नहीं? इधर खड़े होके ऐसा किक करूंगा तो पावर नहीं आएगी. उसी डायरेक्शन में पुश करोगे तब आएगी पावर. अगर आप मेरे खूबसूरत चेहरे को छोड़ के ये उजाड़ कबाड़ को देख रहे हैं तो इसमें मत, यू डोंट हैव टू माइंड, दिस इज ऑल टैटेज. ये पूरा फट गया है. एनीवे हमें इस पे लाती तो मारनी है, कोई फ्रिज में थोड़ी रखना है. वी डोंट हैव टू प्रिजर्व इट. सो ऑल वी हैव टू डू इज प्रैक्टिस. डोंट माइंड please forgive me. I will get a lot of money and I will build No, I will keep money. I will practice in this. You have to use the power from the floor and only then you have to strike. Just like they do in Muay Thai. They always stand in an opposite stance like this. They usually jump, and if they are not jumping, still they are doing it like this. See, it is completely pushing. All they are doing is pushing. See, it is just pushing. See, even if they are jumping, it's all power is taken from the ground. पूरा इधर से लेके वैसे ही करना है. ये देखिए, ऐसे करते हैं ना. Another concept they use in karate. We don't need our martial arts style to limit our martial arts. We need to learn what all everybody has to say. So let us see. This is something they use as an extra, as a cherry on the top. They use a lot in the punching, in the karate punching. They use this. So this is also important. Along with the pushing, you need to mix pushing and the hip movement. So let us see how the hip is used. Usually, when people are practicing, usually we kick like this. One. The instructor is counting over there, और हम यहाँ पे ये अपना डांस करते रहते हैं. ये ऊपर नहीं जाएगा. ये देखो, ये अपने मुंह पे थोड़ी मारना है. आपने दूसरे के मुंह पे मारना है. तो उस टाइम पे आपको चाहिए ये. इससे आपने पुश करना है. कैसे पुश करना है? ये वाला डांस करते हैं ना, ये वाला. ये सेम चीज. ये माइकल जैक्सन करते हैं. हाँ, वही चीज है. ये ऐसे जाएगा, ऐसे, तभी वो आगे कुछ पुश होगा. देखो, ये ऐसे करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. We have to use this. Okay, same thing. Understand? It is this one. It is pushing. Point the knee towards the opponent. Use the hip. Push. Even if it is a kick coming from the sideways, coming from the side, like what we call in karate as yoko sagiri. So it is coming from the side, right? In Indian martial arts also we are using this kind of kick. You might have seen in the promo video, we use this kick in the Kalari Paitri. Yes, that is the kick we used. So it is actually hitting the face. See, face, this jaw. See, that has to become like this. See, so that is also important. Pushing along with this. So we are going to mix two concepts. Pushing and twisting. See, pushing from Muay Thai and twisting from karate. Yes. So I believe the concept of pushing and twisting both are ready in your mind. You have to use the pushing, yes, pushing, and you have to use twisting also. See, yes. So that was not correct. Anyway, if you practice, it will be correct. मतलब ये घर से करना है, पुश करना है, ट्विस्ट करना है. अगर आप ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो हो सकता है बहुत टाइम के बाद, बहुत सदियों के बाद आपके पास अच्छे से पावर आ जाए. ठीक है? नहीं, टाइम इतना ज़्यादा टाइम थोड़ा लगेगा. कर लो, हो जाएगा. अरे हो जाएगा. It is said that after the Mahabharata war, after killing their own brothers, the Pandavas wanted to go to Haridwar and meditate, or they wanted to pull back from their normal life. They wanted to retreat and they wanted to think about it. They wanted to do some penance because they killed so many men and they were most of them were their relatives. So it is said that when he went to Haridwara, Bhim, along with his brothers and mother, the mother Kunti asked Bhima that we need water. She needed water for some ritual. तो मतलब उनको पानी चाहिए था क्योंकि वो पश्चाताप करने गए थे हरिद्वार में, और उन्होंने पानी के लिए ढूंढने के लिए, पानी जो ढूंढना होता है ना, उसके लिए वो गंगा किनारे तक नहीं गए, वो उधर ही रुके. उस धाम को आज भीमकुंड कहा जाता है. इट इज कॉल्ड एज भीमकुंड. ही स्टेड देयर, ही मेडिटेटेड. इट इज सेड दैट इन हिज मेडिटेशन ही रियलाइज्ड दैट देयर इज अ फोर्स गोइंग अंडर द फ्लोर and it is something of another river. We call that the Gupta Ganga. So there is a river going. He realized that through his meditation, and it is said that he hit the floor with his knees. With his knees, he hit the floor and it cracked and water came out. Such a glorious story. Maybe we are thinking, how can our knees be so strong that we hit the ground and it cracks? It is not about the strength of your knees. Let me explain this story and how it works. Maybe it works. maybe it does not. But if we hit the floor at the right point, maybe the water is not very far away. Right? We usually find this when we are trying to dig a well. माने कुआं खोदते हैं ना, कभी कभी तो बहुत दूर तक खोदना पड़ता है, कभी कभी ऊपर से पानी मिल जाता है, तो पानी की बात नहीं है। और ये इट इज नॉट इवन ये भीम की घुटने के पावर की बात भी नहीं है, किक की बात नहीं, पावर की बात नहीं, मैं बताता हूँ। इट इज अबाउट हिज साधना, इट इज अबाउट हिज प्रैक्टिस, एंड इट इज about his stances, it is about his technique. It is very important. Indian martial arts are not like foreign martial arts, not like things they do in kung fu. I'm not saying anything about any other martial arts. I'm saying that in usually, generally, for other martial arts, if they want to attack using a finger, they need to strengthen the finger, they need to attack, they need to do all kinds of exercise with the finger so that the finger becomes like stone. It becomes like rock. Only then they start fighting with the finger. Right? You might have heard many stories about finger and how to attack with the finger. They take years, lifetimes of practice for making the finger like a rock. So, Indian martial arts are not like that. Even if your finger is like banana. मतलब उंगली में इतनी ताकत नहीं चाहिए कि पूरी जिंदगी आप उसको ऐसा मार मार के उसको पत्थर बनाओ. Let me explain this to you. In the context of Kalaripayattu, in Indian martial arts, we don't need years of practice for strengthening our fingers. Even if our finger is like banana, it will still penetrate inside the opponent's body, not only the body. Let me explain it in the form of a story. Near the place where we live right now, there is a temple. And in this temple, it is said that there is a story. Every day, a Kalaripayattu master, he used to go there and practice on a banana tree. And on that banana tree, he used to practice. And every day he used to practice the finger strike. And there was one person, one day he spied on to the master and saw from somewhere that the master is hitting with his finger, and actually the finger is going inside the banana tree. So master is doing some fancy item and doing it. So the person thought that if I should learn this, I should try this. And without trying to learn the basics or go and learn from the starting, he tried to look at what he is doing. One day, after his practice, he went away from the banana tree. He went. Okay, this man who was spying on him, he went there and he saw that this master, ये जो मास्टर थे, जो नहाने के बाद प्रैक्टिस करते थे रोज, क्या करते थे, ये उंगली से केले के पेड़ के अंदर उंगली घुसा देते थे. और ये बहुत अच्छा लगता था इस आदमी को जो छुप छुप के देख रहा है. छुप छुप के देखने वाला आदमी एक दिन गया, उन्होंने देखा कि पैरों के निशान है उधर, अलग अलग फैंसी तरीके से रखे हुए पैरों के निशान. So he saw the footprints after the master went, and he tried to place his foot. He tried to place. This is not the stance. Don't try this at home. I don't know what is the stance. He tried to do. He tried to place the legs just like it was there in the place. It was muddy that day, right? So there was footprints. He tried on that, and then he attacked the banana tree. And this man, this beginner who had no idea, even his finger went inside the banana tree. Wow. So I am telling you, it is not about the strike. It is about the stance. One day the master came back. He saw somebody is doing something with my banana tree. So what he did is, he erased all the footmarks and made some wrong stance over there. Next day when this guy came, मतलब मास्टर ने तो बिगाड़ दिया, दूसरा स्टैंस बना दिया. इसको क्या बोलते हैं, गए उन्होंने देखा कि मेरे बनाना ट्री पे कौन क्या छेड़खानी कर रहा है, उन्होंने स्टैंस बदल दिया. ये आदमी आया और उन्होंने गलत स्टैंस पे पैर रखे, वो फिर से ट्राई किया, उंगली टूट गई. He tried it on the wrong stance and the finger broke. See, I am not talking about foreign martial arts. I am talking about Indian martial arts. We give importance on stance. It is not about the strength of the finger. It is not about Bhima's. This one, was it like a drilling machine that water came out? No. They didn't have any tools at that time. Maybe somebody told him, or maybe somebody realized, maybe he knew him himself, because there was water over there and he attacked and water came out. It is not about the knee. It is about the stance. It is about his sadhana. It is about his practice. It is about his technique. Indian martial arts give importance to technique, not the tools. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe and press the bell icon. Press the bell icon with your knees. Try.